Hello everyone and welcome to yet another gearing up video. With the paid for boost to 90 giving you full 483 greens, I decided to make another guide on exactly what you can do to gear up insanely quickly. So let's get going! First up, you should head over to the Tavern in the Mists and start the legendary quest line, seeing as you'll be getting a lot of that just as you go. Then you want to get the heroic scenario quest from your faction's shrine, and then grab a couple of buddies and queue for a random. This will give you a 516 epic piece of gear as a quest reward, on top of some VPs and the chance for extra loot from your random heroic scenario. Once you've done that, you may want to head on over to Timeless Isle and start doing the quests there, as well as getting a Celestial's kill, and if you have the cloak on at least one other toon, try and get an Ordos kill as well. Keep in mind that as a full green geared boosted 90 you will most likely get a lot of animosity for doing Ordos due to your terrible gear, so you may want to save that for a little later once you have some better gear. Then you can farm mobs on Timeless Isle for the chance at 496 Timeless gear while you queue up for Throne of Thunder LFR. If you have alts, make sure to check their bags in case you have Timeless tokens on them. Remember, they are bind on accounts, so you can send them across to your toon. And of course, remember to use your Timeless coins at the vendor to purchase Mogu runes, so you have an extra shot at loot. They aren't expensive at 1,000 Timeless coins a pop, and are totally worth it, so go get 'em! Also remember to get your Warforged seals for Ordos and Celestials so you have an extra shot at loot. It should be quite easy to get the coins, as you will get lots of lesser charms from farming the mobs on the Timeless Isle anyway. And of course, open all of the chests on the Timeless Isle for a good chance at getting a whole bunch more Timeless Isle gear, and some more Timeless coins, which you can use to buy more coins, which you can use to get more gear. Once you hit 496 eye level, hop into the Siege of Orgrimmar LFR and blast through that. Then check the auction house for a crafted helmet and boots of 522 item level and 553 belt and legs if you have the gold. And if you have the professions, you can make them yourself, or check with a guildie, especially if your guild has some Spirits of War set aside in the guild bank that they don't mind you using to gear up. You may also want to check the auction house or with guildies and trade chat in case somebody has some 502 crafted weapons available from blacksmithing. They take ages to craft, however if somebody already has crafted it and you can snatch it up, then that should be quite helpful. Remember to check if blacksmiths can actually make a weapon that you can use. Once you've done all of Throne of Thunder LFR and Siege of Orgrimmar LFR, as well as check the auction house, you may want to try and get some world bosses. Now, LAC is very easy to do if you can get a handful of people together, so that can be a quick way to try and get some bonus loot. You should also make sure you are fully gemmed, enchanted, and fully optimized, and hop into a flex run, preferably with guildies, and then try and get some gear out of that. Keep in mind, if your gear is still not very good, or you aren't good enough to really be able to handle flex, then just be upfront about it, and some groups, especially guild runs, will be fine with boosting you until they hit a wall, which will usually be around about Nourish and onwards, so you can still have a couple of bosses worth of loot. While doing all of this, check to see if guildies or friends feel like coming along, as that can really make it a lot more fun and less grindy, as well as increase the speed if they have higher level gear. They may still need things for the cloak quest, for example, which means you can group with them and get somebody helping to speed up the LFR runs. Once your gear is at a high enough level for it, start doing normal runs, either with your guild, friends, or just pugs to get even more gear. Also keep in mind that it may still be worth doing Throne of Thunder normal if you can organize a group for it. I hope this guide helps you out, and that you enjoy your new character and all your sweet new loot. Thanks for watching, and cheerio for now.